Hello, viewers. I hope everybody is fine. And the semi-final match was competitive and also the toughest game that I have watched. And if we look into the first game where Italy faced against Spain, so we have seen that Italy played brilliant throughout the quarter final, then round of 16, and also the group matches. And also Spain played well, but in the semi-final match, Italy was unable to show the way of playing in the first half, and the ball position was not good for Italy, but the ball position was good for Spain in the first half. But in the second half, Chaisa scored a brilliant goal and took Italy into 1-0 lead. But in the 80 minute, Alvaro Morata equalized the goal and the game was taken into extra time. But if you look into the penalty in the means the tiebreaker where Italy won by 4-2 against Spain. And we have seen that Spain was unable to play the game that they usually used to play during the times of Xavi Alonso, where Gerard Piqué, then there was Iniesta. So, what do you guys think that Italy was playing great, or there was a fault in the team of Spain and they were lack of confidence?
Um to start with, sort of like the thing is that as I predicted, okay, in the last the meet we have, right? I told you that
Yes.
the match will go to the tiebreakers, and that happened. That really happened. I thought that Spain, they played a decent match where Olmo played like brilliantly. But I, as I mentioned earlier, to break down Italy's defense was a pretty tough thing to do. So they really played a good match. Though the match was that went to the tiebreakers and Italy won the match 4-2 against Spain. It was
Yes.
expected, and as you have mentioned that they don't have that era which they used to previously have during the time of Xavi, Iniesta. We can't compare that, right? There are players who are still in the team who have the potential, but you can't compare the former players with the current one, right? They need some time to come up to that potential and show their game.
So Subhojit and Somodeep, so you people might have watched the game. So what do you think that Italy is playing like a champion, or here Spain is have a lack of confidence?
Here that I would say that Italy throughout the tournament has played well, though in the last semi-final match against Spain, Spain mostly dominated the game in terms of possession or creation of chances. Though the Spain as throughout the tournament has, as we have observed, that their striking force is not performing well. They are dominating the game, but that domination cannot be converted into the goals. That hurt the Spain in the semi-final as well. They played well, they created chances, but despite that, they couldn't score. And Italy, I would say they were a little bit lucky to win that game because Spain really played well especially in comparison to Italy. So I would say Spain were a little bit unlucky to lose that match.
And if we see the record of Italy, so after not getting qualified for 2018 World Cup, it creates win, and their Mancini is have a means the team is playing well. So, do you people think that Italy will be the champion? As everybody is saying that Italy will be the champion, so as they're playing champion. So, or Spain will be as a wall in front of them.
I wanted to
Well,
add a few points that in the previous match against Italy versus Spain, Spain basically dominated the match, but the thing that lacked on the point of view of Italy was they missed Spinazzola not a little bit, but very much. Spinazzola was been brilliant as a right back in the whole tournament. Missing Spinazzola in the biggest matches that can be a concern for Italy because in the midfield we saw them. They got beaten by the brilliance of Pedri, Busquets, Dani Olmo. Yes, the lack of attacking force for Spain as they started with Oyarzabal, that can be questioned. Uh, but Alvaro Morata came and scored, but unfortunately he missed the penalty. So we can consider Italy a little bit lucky, but they are playing very well throughout the tournament, and it is very hard to say which team is going to be the winners. But I surely going to Venezuela at the end side.
So my friend Ankit, as a Spain supporter, what you will tell? Because Spain lose the match against Italy.
Yes, I am not a Spain supporter. First of all, I am Portugal supporter, but I was
What?
no, not like that. But I told you earlier that Spain had this position, but they cannot convert this position into goals in the dominance. As Shubhajit also said us that simply they were playing good. They were dominating the game, but they cannot convert it into the goals. So all over we can see Spain was playing well, but they cannot convert it to goal. That's why Italy won. But hard luck for that for Spain. But Italy also played well. If you see the attacking thing, and the Spain defenders were falling off. So yes, so they deserve it. I think so.
So if we look into the second semi-final match where the game was played between England and Denmark, so England had a hard win over Denmark, and in that game, Damasgard scored a direct and a brilliant free kick, and this is the first free kick in the Euro that was taken directly. And in the 39 minute, due to the mistake of Simon Kjær, the goal was considered by Denmark, and it was 1-1. So there was something mistake against the Denmark goalkeeper, or does England played well?
I'll say that see, is it was a very tough time for Denmark last night. Like the if you see the like the penalty that they that happened right in 104 minute. Okay, he saved the ball. He saved the goal from from happening when Harry Kane took the shot, but it bounced back from him, and then from that point he scored. That that point, it was really mere luck that happened for England. And also the penalty, okay, that was also under question, right? I don't think that was that was a sure shot for a foul that happened in the box. That is also under question, but I think Denmark was pretty unlucky in this situation. They played a really good match. The goal that happened, okay, that in the through the free kick, that was awesome one. But I doubt that they would have made it to the finals, which I was really hoping for. But you can't say anything when the match has been already been played, right? So it was a very hard time for Denmark on this one.
And if we look into the goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford had a record. Means he haven't considered a goal within 721 minutes, and he also break the record of Gordon Banks, which was recorded in 1996, 720 minutes. So do you think that after playing a good goalkeeping, he will be signed for upcoming clubs, or clubs will be looking after him, means to sign for the club?
I think that he may get a chance. Like a lot of players from Denmark are already in the EPL, and in La Liga they are playing. Bathurst is playing for Barcelona. Christian is playing for Chelsea. And so there are a lot of players who play for major clubs in EPL and La Liga. And for this time, I think there are other clubs will also be going for for the goalkeeper. So I think he will get a good club this time.
So Subhojit and Somodeep, you both have watched EPL very much, and do you think that England have played well, or there was a chance for Denmark to go through the final and face against Italy?
Well, I would say that England has I would say the strongest team in this Euro. Considering their team strength, they can afford to bench Jack Grealish, which is something extraordinary thing I would say. That Jack Grealish was playing very well in this EPL, but still they have the bench strength to bench him. And despite that, I would say the Denmark the game that Denmark has displayed in this tournament is a kind of fairy tale, because in the first match they have lost their main player. Still, they have shown their uncharacteristic type of strength, not only team game but their mental strength, and they have reached to this level. So though they have lost, I would say still they are the winner, because whatever the people will remember their fight, what they have uh, shown in this tournament. And beside that, I would say that though the England in this tournament they have played well, as you have pointed out that they didn't concede single goal till quarterfinal. They first conceded in the semi-final. That shows not only their goalkeeping skill but also their defense strength. That all the defenders are playing well. In group games, they were lacking goals. However, whatever goals they have scored since the round of 16 and quarterfinal, they have scored well, and in semi-final also they have scored well. But regarding the penalty decision, it's a very controversial decision, and in my opinion, that was some kind of exaggerated to give it as a penalty, because I don't
Yeah,
think
true that. Yeah,
starting
yeah, right,
some
right.
kind of some kind of he take it as a I think it should be it was a drive in simple word, and I
Yes.
don't think that was a genuine penalty.
And I was astonished to see that like post taking the VAR, they like came up with this decision of like giving it as a penalty. That was really
Yes,
astonishing,
yes,
right? Like
yeah. What is the meaning of VAR?
yes,
I mean, they
if
should have
like
checked it.
yes, like when it is properly visible, right? When we are seeing the VR replays in the screen, also being a mere football like fan, we can also like figure it out that it was just a mere drive, not a legal foul that happened within the box. And post that the referee thought of giving it as a like a penalty, and it was really misfortunate for Denmark to like conceive that one, and that also the goalkeeper saved it. That was far from his body, and Hurricane took the opportunity and scored it. And for that matter, I was feeling really bad for the team.
Yeah, it was very harsh for the Denmark, in respect of Denmark, I would say.
So, Somodi, what you will tell about Harry Kane and Jordan Pickford, as they have played brilliant throughout the tournament? As we have seen that fans were saying that Harry Kane is not able to score a goal, but from the round of 16 in quarterfinal, Harry Kane is scoring goal in every match. So, Somodi, what do you think about it?
Now, first of all, I want to say that it was a great match for Schmeichel, but unfortunately, he ended up on the losing side because he had a heck of a match yesterday. And talking about Pickford, it is not about only Pickford, it is all about the defense of England. The best right back, the best left back, and the two centre backs have been playing brilliantly, and they have been scoring goals. As we have seen, Harry Maguire scoring one goal in the quarterfinal. And if you are talking about Harry Kane, he is a phenomenal striker. And this year, 2020 and 21 year, he top scored in EPL. So you can expect these type of things from a striker, that two or one match he will not be able to score, but when he will get a chance, he will convert into a goal, and he is doing that for the last three matches. And I'm sure that he is going to go score a goal in the final. And if England wins the trophy, being a captain and a prominent striker, he may get the man of the tournament if England ends up in the winning side. But still, I would say it was a very harsh decision on for Denmark yesterday, as we have seen. But everybody in England, Denmark team starting from Dahlberg to Christensen and Damsgaard. Even the own goal from Simon Kier, that was very unfortunate. But Kasper Schmeichel have been brilliant throughout the tournament, and Denmark have been playing brilliant from the third match itself because they were going to be out of the tournament after losing back-to-back two matches on the first. But then they came back and just came back and took us. It was truly, the Shujita said, it was truly like a fairy tale. Everybody was wishing that Denmark should win the match. At least it would go to the penalty in as tiebreakers, but unfortunately it was not a tiebreaker. After 120th minute, Denmark ended up on the losing side. But as you said, Jordan Pickford conceded a goal, and that was a too brilliant goal. That was a brilliant goal that he conceded. If you cannot say that it was a bad shot or anything, and you cannot just only give him credits. Also, you need to give credit to the England defense. Also, that is what I have to say.
Okay, so before going to the final match preview, I want to ask everyone that who is supporting which team?
Well, I'm not a supporter, but I would like to see England as a winner because players from Manchester United are playing there. So that's why my vote is on England.
So others whom you want to support in the final?
Post the match from against Denmark, I don't think that England has that much of a striking ability. The Denmark hold the whole team for like 104 minutes, right? But like if they didn't get that opportunity for the penalty, I don't think they would have got an opportunity to score also in the extra time, and the match would eventually been went on to the tiebreakers. So I don't think that they will be able to bridge the Italian defense. So I am going for Italy for this match.
So Somodeep and Ankit, whom you want to
Uh,
support in the final?
I I am also
being
supporting Italy. I think Italy are highly technical, and if you see the records of Italy here, Italy has not even lost a match in this Euro. So, like comparing this, I think Italy. I would support Italy. And if you see the match between England and Denmark, as Shumoda has tell us, that if you see the match between them, if the own goal would not happen today, we means in final we should have seen Denmark in place of
Yes,
England
true.
because
True.
the goal the Harry Kane has scored it was scored at in the extra time. So I think
And
so.
that also it was a rebound,
Yeah,
right? That also it was a rebound, and it was being said for initially, and and the goal was scored after a rebound that happened. So I don't think that they will be able to bridge that Italian
yes,
defense.
but it's a tough. I would say it's a tough thing to decide whether Italy or England because Italy also lost in 2000, I think so, two and in 2012. Italy has lost with France, and in 12 they have lost with Spain. So
Spain
they would,
only.
they would try to get this final. But England also has never gone to a final. They have lost in
Yes,
semi-final.
this is the
So
very first time they have reached a final for a
so
major tournament. So they
it's
will also be able to give
yeah.
the 100% in this match. I think they would
So
have.
it's a tough decision, but I am supporting Italy. I would say.
Yes, and Somodeep.
okay, being a Germany fan, we lost against England, but still I would support England because yes, as
Oh,
they have mentioned, because they have
we
beaten us,
go.
so it would be a what I can say a major tournament for England if they are going to reach into the finals, and if they can pull it off, then it would be a great moment for the English football fans because they are cheering, they are singing the songs that the football is coming home for past 3 to 4 years from 2018 onwards. And as we've seen that the Italian defense has been very hard to break, but still they have conceded goals. At least in the Austria match they have conceded one. In the Belgium match they also conceded one. In the last match they have conceded one. But still now, till now, England have conceded just one goal, and that is not from an open play. That is two from a free kick. So, and the young players have been doing very well for both the teams. If we say Chiesa or Saka, for both the teams, the young players have been doing very well. So I don't know what is going to happen, but I would still support England. As Shujita said also, there are players from Manchester United, Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire, and few others
Okay,
also.
so we are getting two supporters from England and two supporters for Italy, and I myself supporting Italy. So if you look into the statistics of both the teams, they have faced each other, and Italy have won 11 times, and England have won only 8 times. So what do people think that? See, as you have said that Italy have a good defense and England have a player that played in EPL. So see, being playing in the EPL, it doesn't mean that they will play good in the final or they will play good in the team. So we have seen that many players who play in big clubs like Real Madrid, Barcelona, they are unable to show their progress in the national team. So what do people think that that, as you said, Somodip, that players that play in EPL. So do you think that playing in EPL will be a positive sign for the national team?
Well, the thing is that the EPL is considered as the best league in the world. Therefore, the players who are playing in EPL, we may assume that they are very good in quality. Okay, so that assumption we can make from that from the league they are playing in. Beside that, in the final round, in the final not round, the final match, the manager is going to both the managers are going to take a very crucial role. Now, Roberto Mancini, he is very experienced one, tried and tested manager. But in case of Gary Southgate, I'm not happy with his performance because yeah, people may say that he has taken England to the semi-final of World Cup, he has taken England to the final of Euro. But the if I consider the team strength, the team that he has got, that he should be stormed in any tournament because his team is super in every position. He has two or three world class players in each and every position. But still, England is underperforming in respect of their team strength. I would say that is a fault of manager. He has been in charge for last 2 or 3 years, more than 3 years, I guess. But still, he could not assemble the proper team. That is a fault of manager,
And to
and
add to add on to that, I just want to see that he doesn't have a proper first 11 to play. Like every time,
exactly,
like
exactly.
every time he's like coming up with a new combination and he's like a trial and tested version. And if he does the same thing in the final, that will be a big blow for the team, right? Because they don't have a like proper gel up with like for the players. Like initially he went with like Mason Mount and Foden. Then he went out to Grealish. Then he again went to Sancho. Like there is a miss and match that is going on, and like a trial and tested version that is he is planning for. And if he does the same thing in the final, I think there will be a big gap in the whole thing.
if you if
So
you if you
already,
see that in first two matches he played with four-man defense, then he shifted to three-man defense. Then in one match he played Kyle Walker as a center back. Then in next match he played Kyle Walker as a right wing back. So he's already always he's changing the team formation or the team structure. That is very difficult for the player to adopt because in this kind of tournament a regular set of players or the regular formation is very much essential for the team to success because these players do not play well with each other for a long time. They mostly play with different clubs. So if the understanding between players should not be changed in this rapid manner, I would say.
so if you look into the Italy side, so the reserve bench is strong with full of players who have a confident, and we have seen the last matches that the reserve bench was also tested by Roberto Mancini. Do you remember the match? I don't know. The match was played in the group games where Roberto Mancini tested the goalkeeper also. I'm right.
Yes, yes.
So I have seen that in that match, means after getting 3-0, I don't know the team. Okay, so the coach tested all the players, and I saw the players were playing well. And as from that day, I noticed that the team was playing as a champion, and the fans also. Other the fans from all over the world also supporting Italy, and some are also tweeting that the Italy is playing like a champion. And in the final, the team which they're going to face, the team is going to lose, because by seeing the team strength and the players they're playing, as as Sobojit and said that apart from playing in the EPL in the big clubs, and they need to play together, and they haven't played together for means many years or months. So I think that Italy have a great chance. So what you people think, that Italy will give a straight win nil, or they will get the game to the tiebreaker?
It is very hard to tell that the game will go to the tiebreaker or not, but it is certain that both the teams will score and they can score, because we have been listening about Italy's defense, but the defense is not unbreakable, and we have seen that. So apart from that thing, they have a midfield, and Jorginho is the leader on the midfield. He plays in an EPL club also, Chelsea, and it would be a great year for him as he won the Champions League also with Chelsea, and now he's on in the finals, and he will be competing with his friend Mason Mount in the midfield if Mason Mount plays in that role. But as Somoda and Shujita said, that the first 11 is very uncertain in case of England, and on the other side, Italy has made very fewer changes in the first 11. If they needed to make a change, they made it into the second half or after 60 minutes. Apart from that, but still, I would say that England has an upper chance because.
Thank you, Somodeep, Ankit, and Somoda, for giving a precious time and joining with me from round of 16 till the final match preview. And if someone asks me who will win, I would say that Italy is playing as champion, they will win. But as we know that football is an unpredictable game, anything can happen. And this is a question to all my viewers. Who will win the 2021 Euro Cup? It will be Italy or England. So please give a comment on the comment box below and let me know what will be the score of the final game. Till then, goodbye, see you, and watch the upcoming final, Italy versus England.